What's up guys, Jerry here with Sanctified Supply Co. Thanks for coming back for another video. So if you watched my last live stream, you'll see that I had a bunch of trouble exposing my screens, and it turns out that I was having issues with voltage drop. So when I was turn on my exposure unit here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. First I gotta lower the vacuum time so it's quick. So what you see here is, pow, it'll turn on, but I had it all in line, so I had them connected, boom, 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 you know what I'm saying? And so it went in one straight line, but I rewired it. You're not gonna be able to see it very well. I should have got footage of me rewiring it, or maybe not, I don't know, but I didn't. Anyways, I rebuilt the exposure unit, I rewired it, and so I should be getting clean exposures now. Let me go shut my exposure unit off. It's just doing its thing. Okay, so long story short, all right, it's dark here because it's my dark room. Long story short, I'm going to re-expose my screens and we're gonna get to printing, Yah willing. Okay, that's why I got this up here. Pray, because I do a lot of praying while I'm exposing screens, I'm not even gonna lie. All right, let's get going. Okay, so I just printed out brand new film positive, nice and opaque. Should give me a really clean stencil on my print or on my screen. So just to make sure that my film is not the problem, I actually taped two of these together so that I have the darkest film positive that I can get. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this on a screen. We'll get it exposed and we'll get to printing. All right, set this here for now. Bust out a fresh screen. So I do have my door open so that I can get a little bit of light in here, which actually shouldn't be a problem as long as we move quick. I gotta get my tape. All right, I got my tape here. Where is my, I don't know what it's called. Where is it though? Okay, this, what is this called? I don't know. It's a square? I don't know. It's not really a square, but it will help me make this square. I need three. Gonna get it, just get it roughed in. It don't need to be perfect. I'll get it perfect when it gets onto the press. It does need to be centered though. I'm gonna just start bringing you guys along with me. Show you a little bit of what goes into this behind the scenes. All right, so before I had it measured out to, or calculated at 100 seconds. Oh, almost forgot. I really do need to do this. All right, so I got my exposure calculator here. What this does is it gives me a guide between, you can't really see it very well, but it's got numbers between 1 oh, it was right the other way, 1 and all the way up to like 30 or something, 20. I'm gonna slide this thing in here. Right over here on the side. That'll give me it'll give me some data to go off of, whether it's over or underexposed. And I think that it's gonna be good. It's gonna be perfect this time. Yah willing. Help it be. Let's go. That should work. Okay, while that's going, I'm gonna get my next screen ready to go. She's ready to go in the washout booth, aka the bathtub. Okay, and that came right off. A little concerning. Oh well, here we go. Bring you on down here. Let's get a better view. Okay, so it didn't work out. It's washing out my stencil. Looks like my stencil is underexposed, so I'm gonna increase the time and I'm gonna try again. Okay, so I increased the exposure time by 30 seconds, which is a pretty significant increase. I was really hoping that I would get a successful exposure this time. I've had nothing but trouble with this new emulsion that I purchased, so I don't know. I had to take a break. I'm pretty discouraged and frustrated with the situation. So I'm coming to the conclusion that when I rebuilt my exposure unit the very first time, I maybe needed 2 ballasts to push the wattage through my LED strip, and I only have 1, so I might not be getting enough wattage. And so I'm not exposing the screens properly, or I'm not getting enough power from the light to expose the screens. I don't even know, man. Honestly, I feel sick to my stomach about all this. You guys have been waiting for your t-shirts that should have been done weeks ago. I'm sorry, I should have had this figured out already. What I'm gonna need to do is take my screens into town. There's a screen print shop, and the woman that works there, she owns the place. She's been super kind. She helped give me pointers and let me shadow her screen printer and learn a bunch of stuff from her when I first started screen printing. So I'm gonna take these screens and see if we can expose them on her exposure unit. I don't know. We're gonna continue to pray, and if you guys would keep us in your prayers as well. We're gonna take this stack of screens here into town, and I really only need to expose tabernacles, trumpets, and atonement. Let's get going. All right, got the screens boxed up. We're heading into town. Gonna hopefully get these things exposed, and then we can get back to the house, get these things on the print or on the press and get them printed. Making it happen. Okay. All right, so we're at the print shop in town, and we just did a test one, and it actually turned out perfect. So I got one screen exposed, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the next one done. I'll be doing this with one hand, so it'll be a little shaky. There, I'll get a little shot of it. Now I'll get it going in the exposure unit. All right. Uh-oh. Okay, it came loose a little bit, but that's all right. It's centered up enough. I like it. We'll go ahead and throw that on there. And this is a base layer V-Series exposure unit. This is something that we were just looking at online. And it turns out that something like this would be all it takes to put us back in action. All right, lights on, and it's counting down. This exposure unit is doing it in only 30 seconds. Obviously not sponsored by screenprinting.com, but the base layer is working out great. Okay. All right, so it was 100% my exposure unit that was giving me all this trouble. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to the house. Gotta drop some stuff off at the post office. I'll get back to the house and I'm gonna go ahead and get straight back to work. Got a lot to catch up on. All right, so we're back at the print lab. I'm getting these things on the press. My lovely assistant, beautiful Lucia's behind the camera here. And so yeah, we're just getting it going. So I gotta get these taped up. I'm gonna get to printing. I apologize, there's not gonna be a whole lot of footage while I'm doing this, but I'll give you some clips of the finished product. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your patience with these t-shirts. If you ordered one, I'm sorry it took so long. I love you guys. We'll catch you in the next video. Shalom.